What's up, everybody? It's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming, and we are back with some more Lego City Undercover. That's right, we are in the home stretch as we only have 2 more levels of free play, and this is going to be one of them. Special Assignment 14, Breaking and Reentering, which is labeled on your map as Blackwell's Mansion Investigation. Now, we are going to get that 100K thanks to some Red Brick Stud Multipliers, and we're going to get all the collectibles, including all the vehicle character tokens, as well as those police shield pieces. So, before we get things rolling, in case you are not familiar with what's going on here, we do need a strong character such as Rex Fury, and if you're wondering how to pick him up, or figuring out where to get him, that is, check out our Preparing for Free Play video that can be found in our playlist for Lego City Undercover. Now, we're going to go ahead and turn on all of our Red Brick Stud Multipliers and all the other fun stuff that we got too, including costumes and some things that aren't relevant in-game, kind of like that unlimited dynamite. That's actually only available to you in the free roam, which is kind of weird, but alright, here we are. We're in the kind of the middle of the right side of the map. We're going to target Blackwell Mansion Investigation and get rolling. That's right. You can see we're loading into Breaking and Reentering, even though they've got it labeled the Blackwell Mansion Investigation. But, hey, this one was kind of fun and, well, funny, I guess I should say, as we kind of do things a little out of order. Now, we could have done it a different way. We could have started at the bottom and just got everything as we make our way to the top. Some prefer we do it that way. We kind of opted to keep all the collectibles separate. So we go from the bottom to the top getting one, then we come back to the bottom, go to the top to get another, and so on and so forth. So we take out all the bad guys and we try to get most of the story elements out of the way first too, so that we can just kind of get our collectible on. But in this particular case, we do have to go a little up and a little down and a little around. So here we go. Now, see, this would have been a prime opportunity as I make my way over to the right-hand side of the playground area and I axe my way into the doorway here. I should have gone and smashed that weird little device thing in the corner. It looks like a chair of some sort, or maybe a miniature treadmill. If it was, you know, I would have hopped on it. But that's actually going to give us a token for the area, but we're not worried about that right now. We're just getting the story elements out of the way. We're going to go ahead and grab this key out of that safe and slap it right inside the little keyhole here on the right side of the door, where the little arrow is indicating. Now, inside here on the right-hand side of the entrance, we actually have a box full of buildable bricks that needs to go on that green base plate out there. So we're going to go ahead and swoop that up and drop it right on that green base plate, and then, of course, build it up into a remote control car. And this one happens to be explosive, so we're going to drive it over to that silver wall over now. And look, here we go. Booyaka! Ciao! And look at that. We have entrance into the garage now, which really we just want that fuse panel. But hey, we're actually going to take a little break from the story elements and grab our first collectible. It happens to be a vehicle token, the Dullahan? Dullahan? I don't know if I'm saying that right, but anyhow, we'll go ahead and swoop that up and then, of course, pull out our hammer and smash that fuse box in the back, giving us access up the stairs. As you might have noticed, they were a little bit, well, electrified, and now they are not. So we can go ahead and make our way up that. Now, it would have been cool, too, if we would have had some sort of, like, electric suit or something, you know, and you might have noticed, too, there's a farmer point over there. We're going to come back and get those, as I already mentioned. Now, hey, if you're in a hurry for any of those collectibles, we do have quick links down below in the video description. So if you're looking for the red brick, or maybe you need the police shield pieces, or whatever the case may be, we got lots and lots of links down below. So, all right, we're going to take out some more bad guys hanging out pool time. That's right. Look at, we get a little Dullahan on, and they were a little shooken up. But we got to cuff and stuff these guys. Unfortunately, the super throw does not seem to work unless there's a ledge nearby, and there's not really a ledge we can toss them off of. So we'll go ahead and take them all down. Cha, 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 cha. And when we remove some of that furniture, it actually revealed a tracking point. So we're going to switch over to our tracker. That's right, the police edition, the undercover police edition of Chase McCain. And it takes us right over to the X marks the spot. And booyaka show, we've got ourselves a valve. Now, truth be told, I have the super color gun red brick on, which I could have avoided doing all of this little Inspector Clouseau stuff for finding this valve and turning it. But just in case you don't have the super color gun red brick, which is also found in our Preparing for Free Play video, I might add, We can go ahead and show you where that color swapper is. So now we officially have access to the color swapper point, and we're going to go ahead and shoot that node on the wall here in a second. But we wanted to drop down and grab these 2 farmer points down below. Now, I have to admit, I totally make a mistake here. Now, I just pointed out that there is a farmer point down below on the lower left side. But I forgot, and I thought it was over here in the left corner. And I was actually reading my notes as I was running by the pool, so I did not see that down in the bottom left-hand corner. Now I'm thinking, all right, now it's up on the next level. It's up here. So I go ahead and I blast that power node on the wall. And to keep in mind, again, if you need to swap the colors, there is a swapper down below in the pool area, which we have removed all the water thanks to that valve we found after using that tracker ability point under the, well, the lawn chairs out back here. All right, so we make our way up to the 3rd floor up here, which has the 2nd point that we grab. And, you know, I'd like to tell you that I really was just making my way back down to the bottom so I could start another one of these collectibles, but that was not really part of the plan. It works out that way, but that was not part of the plan. So, all right, the 3rd watering point is officially watered. The daisies have grown, and booyakasho, we've got the first police shield piece. So, next up, we're going to pull out our mining suit and get our mine on by destroying the first of 3 of these oddly shaped rocks. They kind of have some flowers growing out of them. 2 of them are right here. One of them's right above where you start, kind of on that little flower pathway there. The second one is over in the back right corner of the playground. You just saw me get my smash on. And the 3rd one, the final one, is actually all the way. It apparently is good at playing King of the Mountain because it is all the way at the top. And we got to make our way up there to smash it. Once we get up there, though, we're actually going to get some of the things on the way back down and then come get some more of the collectibles down on the bottom. So, again, keep in mind, you know, you almost might want to watch this video all the way through if you're trying to get everything in one run, or if you're missing a particular item. Again, I highly recommend using those quick links down below because they will speed up the process for you. Now, we do have some more watering points, so we pull out that can man, and I don't want to even talk about where it's being stored, but we'll move along and we'll get our boing on these tall flowers here. So look at that. They act as little springboards, and we are officially up on the roof. Now we got to go up to the helipad. Here it is on the left-hand side. Pull out the mining suit in case you switched, and get your smash on. That's right, we've got all 3 of those, which gave us a police shield piece. Now, moving back down, you might have noticed that there was a space crate on the right-hand side. Now, you probably picked this up during the story parts because, well, yeah, you did have the story. You did have that, what you needed during story. I believe even in my notes it says that. Yes, it does. It says attainable in story, which, hey, speaking of which, well, feel free to follow us on Twitter as well, because that was pretty good timing there. But hey, if you are not familiar with our trophy achievement guides, we actually have some of them on our website at HappyThumbsGaming.com. If you like to print out things, check things off as you go, that's a great way to do it. We have all that available to you on our main website. Meanwhile, if you're looking for Police Shield Piece 3, there's actually 6 torches scattered throughout this area. We're going to go ahead and put them all out. Now, the first one is actually right where you start, and I got them out of order there. It's right behind you, right above kind of the garage there. The second one is actually in the corner of the playground. Now, I probably should have said that backwards, because we got the one in the playground first, and then the one in the corner of the garage second. But that being said, we've got 2 under our belt now. Third one is actually going to be just to the left of the pool side. Hangout area here, and this one's kind of a funny angle. Oh, but I knocked it out. And all right, so we got 3 of them. We're halfway there. The next ones are up here. Ready for this? You want to see Brian's brain fart of the day? Watch this. I go cruising right by the next one. So I was reading my notes, and I read that there are 2 of them up top, and so I go running up top, and I get to them. Did you see the one that I missed? It's right back below where I just climbed up. However, we're going to go back down and get that, and it works out again as there are some more collectibles a little bit further south from us here. But we have to use all sorts of stuff. We got a little tight pants, tight roping we got to do. We got a strength handle we got to rip open. And look at that. The 6th one is officially ours. So, hey, you remember that chair I told you to smash earlier and get that token? I'm finally going to grab it. So, vehicle token to the cloud. I don't know. To the cloud. It reminds me of Taco from the league for any of you guys out there. Any of you operate on the cloud? I know that I may have been guilty of operating on the cloud a time or two. Just saying. All right, anyhow, moving along, we'll go ahead and climb up the old blue checkerboard wall over here, and we're going to get our jump on, but we couldn't get quite high enough there, so we're going to go ahead and use our baboingers. That's right, these flowers that we grew out with our farmer's watering can. It's going to get us up to this fourth level up here. And look at that, Booyaka Show. We're going to use that strength handle and rip it open to get the Forrest Blackwell casual outfit. He's looking so casual. Anyhow, we'll go ahead and pull out our mining outfit and smash away these black or dark gray bricks that are blocking this fuse blocks. But hey, before you activate that and go any further with the story elements, we got to take out these bad guys and do a little tight pants tight roping across this rope on the right hand or left hand side. Oh, I'll pull the Dougie there. And hey, look at that. Woohoo! Go ahead and slide down over to a transporter, and we're going to go ahead and call in old Scotty and see if he'll beam us. Oh, he did. He beamed us down. He didn't beam us up. He beamed us down. And look at that. We've got a little sandcastle. Oh, that's the worst. Yeah, were you ever a little kid at the beach? Or are you a little kid that's ever been at the beach that's had your sandcastle destroyed by a bigger brother or a friend? Not fun. I felt like that guy at that moment right there. I won't lie. But we go ahead and use our jetpack to kind of save a little bit of time. We grab that handheld on the far right side and climb all the way up. We get our baboing on those flowers one last time. We're going to go ahead and use our construction suit. Get hammerage on. Yep, that's right. We hammer all the way down, and look at that. All of a sudden, we got power. We got a crowbar that we need to use, but we're going to go inside the mansion for our final little, well, I guess a little collectible. I was going to say, I don't know what I was going to say. Anyhow, moving along, Brian's lack of proper words. We'll go ahead and do a little cha-cha-cha-cha, take these guys out. And I do have one more moment of like, whoopsie, coming up here. It wasn't really clear in my directions on what I needed to do. Now, I got to admit, the first part is totally clear. Like, it makes sense, but there's a little bit of extra information that would have been helpful. Dougie, if you're listening. But yeah, so the Trophy Achievement Guide actually says, inside the mansion, destroy all of the colored books on the bookshelves to complete the painting and receive the piece. Well, that's great, except for there's 2 little colored bookshelves, and I get it, and it shows it, and then I should have understood. Look, did you see the target I smashed? Did you see the other target up above the painting? Well, because I was kind of in panic mode, not knowing which colored books to take down, I was looking down, trying to get more info out of my guide, which didn't have any more info, for the record. But, so I end up missing that little cinematic pan where the camera shows us that other target. So I move along with some of the story elements thinking that that's going to somehow help me out. And really what I need to be doing is kind of targeting or aiming up above the painting with, you know, the astronaut or, oh, yep, I finally found it. Maybe, nope, psych, not yet. Almost. Let's see here. I back off a little. Oh, there we go. I finally found the target. I'm like, oh, there it is. Da, 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 da. And look at that. So I'm like, okay, now I need to find one more target. Where is it? And look at that. With a quick peek over to the left-hand side, we find it up there. We go ahead and get our blast on. Although it was kind of a funny angle, the aim wasn't quite perfect, and look at that, we've got him all dressed up. Oh, and look at that, we got the final piece for the Police Crest shield, and last but not least, we have one more watering can spot, man, and we'll go ahead and, wait, what do we got? What's up there? Nothing. Oh, right. So we got a little tracker spot. Look at me. I'm trying to find something up there. I'm like, you won't let me up there. I'll find my own way. But as it turns out, there's nothing up there. We do find this tracking spot, though, and it takes us over to the one little set of books on the left-hand side that we were not able to destroy, and it reveals a beep, boop, 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 boop. So we'll go ahead and do that, and look at that. It actually opens up the shades, allowing the sunlight to beam its way through. Things shift around, a couple of bad guys come out, so you know what to do. We'll go ahead and eradicate the last couple of bad guys, and then we have to hack that safe, or crack that safe, whichever you want to call it. Oh, cuff and stuff. Oh, I hate that. I thought I was going to be able to slam cuffs on both of them. Nope. Gave him the old jambalaya, hack the safe. Takes us into the final little cutscene here, which, guess what? It's been removed, but it does have a little cinematic pan here. Oh, I forgot. We got to take the dynamite and slam dunk it. That's right. So we'll take the dynamite over to the old barrel, slam it down, grab a few studs on the way out, and there we go. Booyaka show! It's going to take us right into the final totals. The final totals. Check it out, we got attract bricks, not to be confused with attract studs. So that's gonna help us pick up any of those buildable brick pieces that we use for like the super builds and things like that. So pretty sweet, pretty sweet. And we got all the police shield pieces giving us the police crest. We got a couple of vehicle tokens as well as a couple of character tokens. And ooh, this is one of my favorites, the old Matrix reference, Sentinel Decker. And yeah, we got a handful of studs too, quite a few million if I do remember. We'll go ahead and stack those up and add up a couple of gold bricks, including one for all police shields and one for all Lego City Hero requirement studdage. That's right, not all, just for getting all of the studs, I guess. That's what I was trying to say. Anyhow, that's going to wrap it up for Lego City Undercover Special Assignment 14, Breaking and Reentering Blackwell's Mansion Investigation Free Play. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful and maybe a wee bit entertaining. And if you're curious or you want to see more, get involved with other Happy Thumbs gamers, check us out on social media. We got lots of other Happy Thumb gamers out there. And yeah, of course, check out our website. Thumbie must-see videos, you know, not necessarily a must-see, but hey, you might check it out. As for me, that's going to do it though. As always, until next time, see ya.